Mindful breathing is at the core of any mindfulness program, and while we have to acknowledge that Marsha Linehan recognized that many of the clients she worked with during the research and development of dialectical behavior therapy were not able to focus on their breath when they first stepped into this work, it's also an extremely important part of the DBT skills training program. As I've said before, in my opinion, without the mindfulness aspect of the DBT skills training program, none of the other skills can be practiced with the effectiveness that they were intended to have. And this starts with developing our ability to breathe in a way that supports the basic fundamental principles of emotion regulation. Practicing mindful breathing sends a message to our brain to calm down and relax. In response, our brain then transfers this message to our body, which impacts all of our physiological responses. By mindfully breathing, we can create a relaxing effect on our mind and body, and therefore our entire personality system. There are 3 basic types of mindful breathing techniques that we can use to promote a calmer mood. It's common to fall into the habit of shallow breathing only within our chest. Instead of falling into this trap, we can build our ability to practice the art of belly breathing. Start by finding a comfortable place to sit or lie down. Either way is totally fine. Just be sure to sit or lie in a comfortable and relaxed position. Place one hand on your upper chest and the other hand just below your rib cage. When in a comfortable position, we breathe in through our nose and notice our stomach rise as we inhale. The hand on our chest should remain relatively still as we're allowing the air to enter our diaphragm as opposed to entering our chest. Then we breathe out through our mouth slowly and feel our hand on our stomach fall inward. To develop an effective practice of belly breathing, we repeat this process 3 to 4 times. This skill is a very simple way to do a number of different things. When practiced effectively, it can bring a sense of calm to our body and mind, it can reduce our levels of stress, and help lower the impact of intense emotional experiences on our personality system. We begin by closing our eyes and placing our feet flat on the floor. Then, inhale for the count of 4 and exhale for the count of 8. It's been scientifically proven that by exhaling longer than we inhale, we're actually activating our parasympathetic nervous system, which encourages our body to relax and calm down. To create an effective practice of 4 to 8 breathing, repeat this process 5 to 6 times. Visualization while breathing can be extremely helpful in developing our mindful breathing practice. Using any of our 5 senses like sight, sound or scent can make it easier to unwind. Square breathing is a perfect example of a way to do this, as it's a practice that integrates our visualization skills. When we sit in a comfortable position, we slowly inhale for 4 seconds. At the same time as we inhale, we draw the edge of a square in front of us. Then we hold our breath for 4 seconds while drawing the second edge of the square. Exhale for 4 seconds while drawing the third edge of the square, and finally rest for 4 seconds while completing the square in our mind. For effective development of this particular mindful breathing practice, repeat this process 3 to 4 times. Practicing mindful breathing techniques on a regular basis is an essential part of developing our new, healthy lifestyle choices. They are practical skills that are easily accessible in the moment that, when mastered, can literally be used anywhere at any time. By incorporating mindful breathing into our daily routines, we will automatically develop our ability to feel increasingly relaxed and at ease throughout our entire day. My suggestion is to build a mindful breathing exercise into your morning and nighttime routines, which is something I will explore in more detail later on. For now, try spending time in the morning, preferably when you first wake up, and in the evening just before you go to sleep, practicing one of the techniques we just discussed. If you want to know more, come join our online conversations every week. I'll drop some links in the description below. And as always, if you like the content of this video, please subscribe to the channel, leave a comment and smash that like button. Turn on those notifications for all the latest from me and the Liberation Place. I hope this video gave you some insight for how mindful breathing can help change those behaviors that you're trying to change. Thanks for watching. Hope to see you again soon. Take care, be safe and be well.